Things that as a builder, we're always going to want to engage in conversation before we start talking about price per square foot. And that is somewhat discussing what your overall budget. Now, what you got to have is some sort of level of trust with the builder that you're working with. We're not trying to backwards solve what we think we're going to build your house for. This isn't some tricky way of trying to put together a price per square foot. What we're trying to understand is what the overall budget is. Have you selected a lot? And let's say you have selected a lot and you've already purchased it, and that's part of that overall budget. We do somewhat need to understand what's left over for the build. So there is some conversation and some math that has to be done in order for us to get somewhat on the same page. Most of the time, though, people have not selected a lot and they need help with that lot selection process, which is a whole nother set of parameters and questions that we should be asking. And we can do that in another video. But we have to understand what the overall budget is, because you've got a lot cost and you've got a build cost, and then there's soft costs in between there, which are plans, permitting, engineering, interior design, all those pieces. So this in the beginning is one big math problem, but trying to get on the same page with the customer right away, build trust, and have an understanding that we are trying to help solve your problem. We're one company that's going to solve a big problem for you. So we want to ask some good questions of you. And again, trying to understand what your overall budget is. We've got to make sure that, A, we're the right builder for you. There's a lot of builders out there that build a whole variety of levels of custom homes. And with a custom home, you could have a difference of $100 of price per square foot from a low end to a high end very easily. So we've got to really understand what type of lifestyle you're living, what type of home you want, what your budget can afford. So those are all important things that we need to consider when we're asking you questions.